beloved comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. Again. I'm quitting alcohol again. Like yesterday, I'm quitting alcohol. The day before, I was quitting alcohol. And every single day of my entire life, I'm quitting alcohol. I think that's how it works. Once you're an addict, you're always an addict. Whatever. Tonight I met up with a couple of my oldest mates. We just caught up for dinner and a couple of waters and a civilized discussion. One of the guys I met up with, and he's my oldest mate, and he's the biggest drinker I've ever met in my entire life. I did episode 100, so if you want to know a little bit about him, listen to day 100. When I saw him on that day 100, he was in some big fucking trouble with drinking. I didn't think he was going to be able to turn the ship around, to be honest with you. He was fucked when I saw him then. His drinking was absolutely out of control. Honestly, he looked like he had about a year to live. He has history of dying young from alcoholism too. His old man passed away when he was 32 through alcoholism, and his grandpa passed away at 32 too. And when I saw him on day 100 of my journey, I wouldn't have put $1 on him if he was paying 10,000 to 1 to turn that ship around, to stop drinking, to get into shape. But he has turned it around somehow. Not long after I met up with him that day, he hit fucking rock bottom. His missus was about to leave him. She had walked out the door. He was left alone like all drinkers, just lonely by yourself in a fucking one-bedroom apartment. Just you and the booze. And usually people just choose the booze. And he said, fuck it, I'm quitting. And so he quit alcohol. He's coming up to 3 months off the booze. He's lost 14 fucking kilos. He's looking in good shape. He says he's lost 13.6 because he wants to be accountable. But yeah, I'll give you the 14, you fat fuck. But he's looking great. His face looks good. He's not bloated. He's off the booze. You can actually speak to him and the words enter his stupid fucking head. He's the best I've seen him in a long fucking time. I'm fucking proud of the stupid cunt. That's how guys show emotion too. You give him a little bit of love and then you just give him a little punch on the way out. Like, I'm super proud and happy for the fat fuck. That's how you do it. Love, love, boom, punch on the way out. It's amazing how quickly he turned the fucking ship around too. That's what you got to remember is you can fucking turn the ship around real fucking quick. It doesn't really take that much effort. Like, it takes a bit of effort, obviously. You've got to do something. But the effort involved to go from almost dying to losing 14 kilos and quitting booze for 3 months and turning your whole fucking life around. His girlfriend was there too. They look like they're back in love. She fucking hated his guts for like 3 years. They look happy again. He looks happy. He's joking. He's making some funny jokes. We actually met up because we were watching a boxing fight. A guy we went to high school with, Jade Mitchell, he was in the year below us. He was fighting some ex-Russian world champion, biggest fight of his career, and he won. He's now ranked number like 4 or 5 in the world in the super middleweight division. And he's another one who fucking turned the ship around. His story is because he was a Golden Gloves and state champion boxer when we were in high school. Even though it was in the year below us, we used to be like, oh, fuck, there's Jade Mitchell. Wide berth him. But he was always such a nice guy too, so he wasn't one of those dudes who was going around knocking cunts out like I would have been. If I was state champion boxer, everyone would have got knocked out. Teachers, the autistic kids, women, just everyone. Everyone would have got KO'd. But he, 5 years ago, he'd given up boxing. He was a booze hound, and he was just working the dog work, concreting, and his back was fucked. I don't know what his turning point was, but he was like, fuck this, I'm giving it all up, and I'm going all in on boxing. And he turned his ship around. In 5 years, he went from a fucking McDonald's eating concreter booze hound to the 4th ranked super middleweight in the world. So we were watching him and we were like, we've all turned our ships around. Like, some ship turning is more impressive than others, but we all did it. We're all in the same boat. That's what you got to remember. Once you make the decision to do anything, that's the hardest fucking part. The hardest part is to make the decision. And then everything after that is just trying to stay on the path. God, I'm wise. I really do need to share more wisdom. But yeah, I am fucking impressed with what my mate's been able to do in the last 3 months. Very fucking impressed. It's great to see. And I tell you fucking what, if he can turn it around, I don't know who can't, because he was right in the middle of drinking himself to death. Me and my other mates had been talking about it, just going, like, there's no fucking way. There's nothing you can do about this cunt anymore. I said, I will take it on my shoulders. I will take him down to AA and I'll get him sorted. Don't worry about that. And I did none of that. When he tried to call me to go to AA, I didn't answer his phone call. And then one time he did call me and I accidentally picked up for some weird reason. And he's like, are we going to AA? I'm like, no, I've got other things to do. He's like, oh, okay. I'll just continue drinking myself to death then. I'm like, yeah, cool. Give us a call next week, man. But he's like, something you said really did motivate me to get better. I'm like, here we go. I can't even remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be magic. Because that's what I do. I help people. I help people better themselves. I'm like, what was it? He's like, when we met up that last time. And I said, the last time I was in really good shape was when we were in Sydney. And I want to get back to that. And you said, yeah, mate, that was when we were 23. It's a bit harder now. And he's like, when you said that, something went off in me. And I'm like, fuck this cunt. I'll fucking show him I can do it. I'm like, what? That's the thing that motivated you. After all my fucking pearls of wisdom, that was the one thing that got you going. Jesus, a purely negative fucking thing got you going. What about you're a fucking beautiful person? We don't want to lose you. None of that fucking resonated, but that 23 thing in Sydney fucking resonated. Fucking idiot. Nah, I love you, man. I know you listen. I know your brother listens too. And your brother, fuck, there's another one who's turned the ship around. You're looking fucking good too, Jez. The lads are pulling it together. Fucking surprisingly. It could all fall apart again, but who gives a fuck? It's good now. And I'm fucking proud. See you later. Add me on fucking social media. I'm Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And can you go to Apple Podcasts and give me a rating, a 5-star rating, and a good review, because some fucking idiot gave me a 1 star. A fucking 1 star. I don't like the way he's quit alcohol. He has quit in a way I dislike. You fucking idiot. And here's the kicker. It's someone who gave me a 5-star rating and has gone back and gone, nah, I don't like what he's doing now, and given me a 1-star rating. So, if you can get down there and give us a 5-star, that'd be good. Alright, and I'll see you later.